let me tell you, Muddy know how to slide because this is the way he learned. I went to Muddy's hometown. I went down there, his people was in the cotton field, man. That's when I first got with Muddy. And he said, Hubert, I want you to meet my people. So I goes down there, rolling fork and everything. Hey, man, there's people in the field picking cotton. Muddy goes in and go to bed. You know what I'm talking about? He said, Hubert, now you understand, take him some water. This is what I did, man. I was the water boy. And came back, me and him sat up on the tree after he got up out there, done took him a nap, and played some guitar. And he started playing the slide, like he usually was doing anyway. He said, Hubert, I'm self-taught. He said, but let me tell you something. I heard this. I heard what I'm doing. He said, I heard some strings, some notes, some things. He said, and I take it. And I loved it. This is what it's all about. He said, I learned something else. I said, that's what you learn about? That's how you play? He said, that's how I play, and that's what I learned. He said, not only that, I learned something else. I said, what? Put some soul, man. But this is soul. That's why. That's what got me, man. That's the reason I said it today. I tell these youngsters today coming up, brother, I don't care how you can play, how fast you are, how good you are. You ain't good enough, no less than you got the soul.
One thing is like, if you miss the note, you can like ease on up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it allows another kind of freedom of expression, more like talking rather than, playing, where you have to like hit the mark. If you miss the mark, you can, but at the same time, you gotta know what the mark is,
As far as the first slide players that I was hip to, it started, for me, I started somewhere in the middle. I mean, it was listening to Dwayne and then Elmore and then Sunhouse and then Charlie Patton. it was kind of working backwards to the root of it. And then, you find all these old folk recordings of guys playing with a steak bone or a knife or, talking to Hubert Sumlin, the first guitar he ever played was his brother taking a broomstick and the wire from the handle and nailing it to the side of the wall and using a jar, a diddley bow. I think a lot of guys started on that, which I think is where Bo Diddley's name came from.
Elmore's the guy that brought the slide guitar into electric world, but that voice, man, oh my God.
It's amazing, man.
His voice was something else. Sunhouse and, all the early stuff, but when you go to electric starting with Elmore, that's when the electric stuff started.
Robert Nighthawk.
Yeah. The whole concept of emulating a blues harmony.